We're breaking everything. I'm live. Hello? Are we live? I don't know. Trip's on a chair.
A swivel chair that rolls.
If you're watching, please let us know. Hello.
Hello, Trip.
There's a dog here sitting on a chair, and we're in a conference room. It says we're live. It says people are watching us.
Well,
Oh, I see a hi. Hi, Jacob. We're live on. Move your hand. Oh, I see it. We're watching ourselves. We're a very sophisticated operation. Should we tell our Instagram viewers we're live too?
Let me go live on Instagram and just tell them we're on.
Let's do it.
Yo, Instagram. We're going live on YouTube. Lots of face licks. Things, heavy breathing. You should tune in.
And giveaways.
Go to our YouTube channel, Butler Blue. That's your PSA for today. Thanks. Bye. Okay, so we told the Instagram people that we're doing this, so maybe they'll tune in.
Cool.
Okay, so a live vlog this week.
We'll see how long Trip lasts in this.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna last. He may get kicked out, but a live vlog this week. We normally record these and post them on Friday. Evan does all the heavy lifting on that, but this week we decided to try something new. Go live.
Correct.
From Butler University, the University Marketing and Communications Conference Room.
You want some?
Starring Evan, Trip, myself.
Let's introduce ourselves. If you don't know who we are, well, this is Butler Blue III,
a.k.a. Trip,
the official live mascot for Butler University.
7 years old,
65 pounds,
purebred English Bulldog,
and look at that face
with just a great mug.
He needs a BATH though.
And I'm Michael.
Yep.
I've been the guy behind the leash for about 15 years now. So I've had Blue the second, Blue the third. So this guy goes home with me at night. He's awesome. We love him. He's part of the fam. But then I also do external relations for Butler, so community and government relations, which is cool. And so while I'm doing all that stuff, I've got my sidekick, Evan.
I'm Evan. I graduated from Butler in 2016. But I worked with Trip while I was a student, sophomore year? Mm-hmm. So I've been with Trip for about 6 of his 7 years. So I skipped all the potty training and things like that. So I kind of got off easy. But yeah, so I run the day-to-day operations. My only job is to do the live mascot program. So yes, I do have a dream job. And no, you cannot have it. But thanks for asking. So yeah, that's us. So before we're going to do giveaways first.
Oh.
But we're going to do the big giveaway last.
Okay, so a couple giveaways off the bat here.
We'll just kind of sprinkle them out. Let's do that.
Let's sprinkle them out. So how about we do give away a sticker set real quick?
You do sticker set?
Yeah.
Okay, but first, so towards the end, we're also going to do a Q&A. Mm-hmm. So feel free to, if you have questions, to put those Q&As, comment those now. Just get a whole running list for us so you don't have to worry about that later. So you think of them. Any questions, we'll tell you literally anything. We'll never lie to you, I promise. And we will tell any questions you ever had, even if you think it's silly, ask it, because this whole program is silly. We're doing a YouTube live vlog with a dog. And he's doing great.
So far, so good.
Okay.
I'm really having to work him over. Act like I'm talking to him. And
we are talking to him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give away the sticker set. So we're going to be giving away 3 sticker sets right now. The sticker set includes the America Ivy, so we call this the Ivy League. This is our Ivy League logo, Butler Blue program logo. And so we made an American flag version. Keep an eye out because we've been giving away stickers every Monday. There might be a few more of these Ivy League designs coming, but we'll get into that later. So we'll have these 2 in this sticker set, as well as Trip's head, perfect size for your phone. That's your face. That one's licked by Trip. And then a new sticker. We've given this one away already a few times, but this one's really special. It's we call this the Standing B logo sticker. So a super special sticker, very rare. We only ordered 50 of these, I believe. So we give away 3 of these. And so how we're going to do this is the first 3 people to comment they want it right now wins.
First 3 people to comment?
First 3 people to comment that they want the stickers wins.
Wow.
They have to say, I want stickers.
First 3 people.
Okay, we got Matt, Gina, and Jacob. Ooh, that was quick.
Don't worry, we've got more.
Somebody said eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah.
I like eggs.
I ate 2 eggs
I
this
can't
morning.
have any right now.
Yeah, he's vegan. We'll get into that later too.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, Matt, Gina, and Jacob. Okay, I'm writing this down. So if you guys, you three, if you want to, Trip, if you want to DM us on any of our social media accounts, and just let me know your address, I will get that shipped out to you personally. Super easy. Great deal. So do you want to move on to our next segment, and then we'll give something else later?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a segment, giveaway. It'd be great.
Okay. So I'm gonna call this top threes.
Top threes, baby.
So basically, in this segment of the Butler Blue Live Mascot vlog, live mascot vlog,
How many times can we say live in this?
at about 3 times.
Drink.
So I have 5 categories, and we're just gonna give our top 3 answers. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first one is our top 3 memories of the live mascot program
Mm-hmm.
of all time. So you've been doing the live mascot program since 2004.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot more memories than I do.
I do.
But I got some fresh ones.
I forgot them all.
Do you want me to go first?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. So, well, we can go 1-1 each.
Okay.
So one of my favorites and super special ones to me is from my senior year at Butler, when Butler Blue the Third and Georgetown Jack ran for president.
Good one.
So if you guys remember that was actually my senior capstone for my digital media production major. We worked with another student, Matt Mitchell. We could call him Stretch. He's a great guy. And basically, we produced like a mini campaign for these 2 dogs to run for president. And we actually went out to DC. We filmed it. That was great.
It was
It was
good.
like a 3-month-long venture.
It was good.
And that's one of my favorite memories because it also was like my senior capstone.
Got us a lot of earned media.
It was awesome.
It was really good. I think mine, and this is a memory that I think pops in my head a lot, actually, is when I picked up Butler Blue the Second
You're okay.
as a 7-week-old puppy and drove him home. And I was young. I should have just put him in the front seat with me, but I put him in like a crate in the back, and he just was crying the whole time. And I remember stopping and getting him out and then bringing him up front with me, and he was like in my lap. And I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but we're doing this, buddy.
Oh, boy.
And, I remember that a lot. And it's a really good memory.
You got deep.
Yep, I know.
Oh, man.
I can't talk about it too much or I'll get teary-eyed.
I saved my deep one for last. Okay, so my next memory, Butler University Bulldogs versus the Villanova Wildcats.
Oh, my gosh.
When we won. But not only did we beat the #1 team at home, it was at home. We beat them later that same year.
We were there.
At Nova. We were there too. But the thing about when we beat them at home is we didn't forget. Trip.
He just belted in my face.
We didn't just win,
Right?
but it was a big win. But we didn't forget. We kind of forgot. We were supposed to be in Georgetown the next day for a
DC,
big dog. Yeah, for a
DC
big
the
dog
next
tour.
day.
You had a meeting at like 9 a.m.
Multiple meetings with congressmen and people like that on Capitol Hill the next morning.
So we talked like, well, we got to go. We have to be at DC. But we also have to.
Gotta do both.
You got to do both. So we went to the Nova game. We worked it. We won, and then we got in the Blue Mobile at what 10:30 at night because we won. So we hadn't done
Right. So
anything.
you gotta like soak
Celebrate,
that in, right?
Soak it in. We have to like.
Beat the #1 team.
So we did that, and we got in the Blue Mobile, and we drove straight to DC that night.
Yep, I drove the whole night.
Yep, he did. He drove. I didn't.
I got to DC.
Yep.
I laid down for about 40 minutes. I took a shower.
Maybe.
And I got an Uber down to Capitol Hill and had meetings all day.
I didn't have to do anything until like
And then
11.
and then I went back and got him and the dog, and we did Butler Bound visits.
It was amazing. It
But
was
when
like
you beat the #1 team, you can do stuff.
so we were feeling good until about 3 a.m. We were like, we beat #1. We just kept watching replays and videos on Twitter. But then
Yes.
at 3 a.m., everybody. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
At 3 a.m., everybody else went to sleep, and then it got real rough.
And they got quiet on Twitters and everything, and Evan stopped reading tweets to me, and he kind of fell asleep.
I didn't.
I just kept driving.
Hey, we don't need to bark.
But it worked out.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can do meetings with, delegates. What is going on?
Here, I'll pet him for a second. You talk.
Okay.
Come here. Give me that paw.
When you have a lot to talk about, like beating a #1 team. So it was good. That's a good memory, Evan.
Okay.
For my next one would be going to the Final Fours. I mean, Do I really need to break that down? Like,
I was at both of them, by the way.
went to 2 Final Fours with Butler Blue the second. Both awesome, both great experiences.
Fun fact.
I can get into those later.
Fun fact about the Final Four, the second one. What was I? For the first Final Four, second one was in Houston. For the second Final Four, I was, I think, Mom, if you're watching, let me know. I think I was a junior in high school. I rode on the same plane as Michael and Butler Blue the second in high school.
And then I'll tell 2 stories from the Houston Final Four. So I'll tell 3 stories. How
3
about
stories. I'll do the third. It works.
2. We'll go backwards. We'll do since he's talking about the 2011 Final Four in Houston. We're on the plane and I have the dog and they're like giving him water and all kinds of stuff. And then the stewardess is like, "Do you want to come up front and like talk to the cabin?" Because it's all Butler. It's like a chartered flight with Southwest, so it's all Butler people on there.
It was awesome
going to the game. And I was like, yeah. So I got up there and I led everybody in the Butler War song at 30,000 feet. It was great. So that was cool. And then when we got to Houston, we had our own security detail. So we had a BUPD officer, an IMPD officer, and then 3 Houston police officers assigned to the dog, not this dog, Blue the second, in my family. So they would take us everywhere. We'd have an escort, all these things, because Houston's big, and we weren't staying exactly next to the arena. Like we were like 40 minutes away.
It was a haul.
It was a haul. So it helped to have these guys. But I remember we were going to go get lunch, and the guys were like, "Are you going to get lunch with you and your family and the dog?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're going to need to eat before we get going." And they're like, "Okay, we'll be back in like 30 minutes to pick you up." And I was like, "Okay." So they pick us up. We get in the SUVs, like a Suburban, and they're like, they hand us 3 menus, and they're like, "These places all said they'd take dogs." And I'm like, "Okay." So we pick one that looked good, and so we go to this place, and we sit out on the patio with Everett, who was a baby at the time, and then Blue, and Blue just laid down, and then the Secret Service guys were just standing up. Or not Secret Service, they were Houston police officers, but they looked like Secret Service guys just standing up next to us, just with their backs to us, just looking out.
But why? Were the VCU team? Were they like?
I think they were just like, our job is to protect this family and this dog. So they just like, I was like, "You guys can sit down and eat with us," and they're like, "No, we're gonna just make sure you're safe and everything's good." And yeah, there were some threats that VCU was going to steal Blue the second. So maybe they took that extremely seriously. I don't know, but I felt like I was like the president or something. It was crazy. So, and then a 2010 Final Four story. So when we beat Michigan State in the semifinal game, I had taken Blue out on the court. I'm like, "We're doing this. Who knows if we'll ever be back here." So I took him out on the court. I said, "Sit, stay," and I just walked away. And the CBS camera guy comes swooping in and gets his shot. And so they show the final score, and it's Blue and his big B jersey, and it's awesome. And so CBS was like, "Hey, can you come early before the championship game and sit with like Charles Barkley and all those guys and do the pregame show?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can do that." And then the president of CBS Sports comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, were you the one that took the dog on the court after the game when you beat Michigan State?" I was like, "Yep." And he goes, "That was awesome." He's like, "That was a great shot." He goes, "I tell you what, if you beat Duke tonight, and I hope the heck you do," well, he didn't say heck.
What are you gonna do?
"I want that dang," and he didn't say dong, dang. He said, "I want that dang dog at center court." I said, "Yes, sir." And Gordon's shot went up, and I mean, I had Blue in my arms. I was ready. Like it was happening. I was like, "We're doing this." And then it didn't go in. I set Blue down, and then Peyton Manning came over and pet him. Did you know that? So that was cool. Anyway.
Well, that was fun.
Yep.
Where are we?
On to your last memory, I think.
This is my my sappy one. So we do Butler bound visits quite a lot. So it's hard to separate them all. But there was one Butler bound visit that we did. I'm gonna keep the name out of it, but we got there, and you could just kind of tell it was a special moment.
Oh man, yeah.
And we got there, and he got pretty emotional. He opened the door, and he was speechless for a good 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, he didn't say a word to us. He went and sat down and put his hat in his head.
He put his head in his hat. He put his, and he just couldn't speak. And so his family was talking to it. He's like, this is all he's been talking about for years. He's always wanted to go to Butler.
Like since he was like 4 years old.
Mm-hmm. He's always wanted to go to Butler, and so he just couldn't even bring himself to speak. And I know we have a dog, and it's quite ridiculous, but it was a pretty cool moment to be able to to be the ones to deliver that news that he's been waiting for since he was 4.
Mhm.
So that was pretty cool. We do a lot of Butler Bound visits, and they're all special for their own reasons. But that reaction was pretty awesome. It really kept us going that year.
And then my last is sort of a dual, a two-parter. So I think when we debuted Trip as a puppy, you've seen that Lion King photo. That was awesome for a sellout crowd. And then the season after that, the last game when we had the changing of the collar ceremony, and it was really, he got crowned as sort of the next guy, but it was also a Blue 2 retirement ceremony. I remember holding Blue up, sellout crowd. Everybody's like, give this dog his due. And that was a really cool moment. So yeah, top 3 memories of the live mascot program.
I knew that one would take the most time. Let's go to a little.
Yeah, I think the next ones will be fairly quick.
Let's go to a newsworthy one.
Okay.
So let's take a moment and recognize the sad news of Scotty shutting down.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. So right now, for right now, because there's still the future.
Yeah.
There's no restaurant on campus and the parking garage.
No.
So we're going to give you our top 3.
But I think that's going to change.
That's going to change.
They're working on it.
And we're going to give you our top 3 restaurants.
Oh.
Now, we also have already argued about this, what means near. Because he's thinking with
Evan gave me criteria. He said, list your top 3 restaurants near campus. To me, near is like 2 miles away.
Sure, but like, what's driving 15 minutes if you have a car for food?
I agree. It's not far, but that's not near.
It takes 8 minutes to drive to Broad Ripple.
Near is you should be able to like walk or hop on a bird scooter and stay there.
Okay, so our answers might be different, and that's just going to be okay because we're going to give you
one written down.
Do you need me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of went by. I had 4. Let me.
You kind of went by like
region.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
area.
take off Whitestown. That's too far. I
That
put
is
Noble.
definitely
I
not
put
near.
Noble Romans Pub. It's the best. Did you know that Noble Romans has an actual restaurant now? That's not like. Don't do Noble. You eat there once a week.
Yeah,
It
but
is
like,
amazing.
Top 3?
So I'm gonna start with my downtown answer, and you say downtown's not near, but it's also near. So
it's not far.
So from Robertson Hall, Butler University, it takes 13 minutes to get to this restaurant.
Okay.
Brew Burger. Delicious. Some of the best appetizers you'll ever get. Some of the best French fries and some of the best burgers. And they have an Impossible Burger.
Which is delicious, by the way.
So I would say Brew Burger on Mass Ave.
Very good.
Is one of my best favorite options for downtown because it's easy to get there. Parking's actually, I've had some troubles parking on Mass Ave, but lately I've been able to park quickly and easily on Mass Ave. So
Park Mobile app.
Brew Burger, Mass Ave. Next. Am I just going to go? Okay. I'm going to keep going.
Sure.
Since I had to knock out Noble Romans, I'm going to go best pizza in Broad Ripple is Bass Bo's.
Good stuff.
I mean, Hot Box is great and all, but
you haven't had Greeks yet.
I haven't had Greeks yet. So if you're a Greeks fan, let me know. But I don't eat a lot of pizza because once I eat pizza, I just keep eating pizza.
Greeks and Puccinis, man.
But Bass Bo's for their buffalo chicken, I think it's called the Luke.
Here's the thing. I have to eat vegan because I need a kidney.
Sure.
You would think Bass Bo's would have vegan cheese.
They don't have vegan cheese?
Nope.
That's sad.
Very sad.
If vegan cheese just tastes like bad cheese, like it doesn't taste like weirdness, it just tastes like mint cheese.
Yeah.
Like fake cheese. All right, my last one. You like this one. This is the official Butler Blue restaurant for when we beat teams.
That's a good one.
Watami. What is Watami? For $27.50. Is it 27 or is it 23?
I think it's 21 or 23.
Yeah, it's something cheap. And then $15 for lunch, you can have all you can eat sushi. And this isn't gross sushi.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's not top of the line, but it's not bad.
It's like, but you're not paying the same price for 2 rolls. I've gone in and eaten 8, 9 rolls before. And this is my favorite part about Watami. So it's right next to, what was that place called? That burger place that shut down? It's been like 4 things. I don't know.
I can't even think of it now. It used to be the 10-star and then Boogie Burger.
Boogie Burger. So it's right next to Boogie Burger in that weird, kind of weird
like
stone
mini
strip
mall
that also has the dry cleaners in it.
Watami, man. All you can eat sushi.
Watami. All you can eat sushi. But here's the best part about it. So you pick your rolls, but you also can pick, hey, I want 1 piece of shrimp tempura, or I want 1 piece of
nigiri or whatever.
Nigiri or sashimi,
sashimi.
1 piece. So you could have like a custom smorgasbord.
You can get edamame. You
Yeah.
can get seaweed salad.
It's all
in there.
It's all
in
in
that
the-
$23.
It's the best. And I
It's
might
the
go
bomb.
there tomorrow night now.
Oh.
Kennedy, are you watching?
So,
Let's go.
since I had to go beat, like, Watami's great, but like when you're vegan, they have
Right, but it's not
veggie rolls, but it's not
as fun.
Mm-mm. So I've had to switch my sushi game, and Blue Sake Sushi,
Oh yeah, that was good.
great sushi, and their vegan rolls. They have a number of them, and they're delicious. So until I get a kidney, I'm sort
It
of
was good.
I'm on the Blue Sake Sushi.
And that's located in Ironworks.
This next place, they do have. If you're vegan, they do have a cauliflower tacos, La Mulita.
Oh yeah, also known as what?
It's sort of the lunch side of Delicia at like 54th and College.
Yep.
Great tacos, La Mulita. Great tacos.
Great sauce.
Great, yeah.
Salsa, weird sauce.
Yeah, great guac, and then they have this salsa on the table that Evan just basically wants to squirt in his mouth. So
Not basically, I did.
So Blue Sake Sushi right now I'm hot on. Always La Mulita I'm always up for. Good chips. And then I'm struggling. You put me on the spot and I'm struggling. I don't get out much. My kids eat at Chick-fil-A.
His kids won't eat
Arby's.
hamburgers.
That's not true. Everett started eating cheeseburgers at Brew Burger.
Well, it's quite hard because we they don't eat.
That was a huge win.
Who doesn't eat cheeseburgers?
I feel like I live at Chipotle. Appreciate those sofritas.
Yeah, he's basic. Chipotle's good though.
It's so good.
But don't forget, there's also like Chick-fil-A. Like I was going top, but you got options. Bagel Deli was also close on my list.
But I have to like
But
it's all changed for me. Like since
know.
I have to eat vegan. But when I can go back,
We'll do a broad nipple crawl.
I'm gonna be 300 pounds because I'm gonna go nuts. But yeah,
That's fun.
Those are some good ones. Now let me just throw out one more. This near Yats.
Why'd you have to say yeah?
Chicken makshu. Forget about it. Get it. Yeah.
Crawfish, chili cheese crawfish etouffee.
Oh, and
That's
that's half and half. That with the chicken makshu. Thank us later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do rapid fire for these next two.
Okay. Next two.
Butler bound.
Favorite
cities.
Butler bound city. So every year we take a trip on the road and we go see students. We call them Butler bound visits. We let them know that they got into Butler, or if they already knew, we let them know that their dog's here to welcome them. So it's super fun. We surprise students all over the country. We typically follow the basketball team. So of all the cities we've been to, which we've been to 24 states, by the way, with this doggo. Evan, top 3 favorite, go.
DC, Milwaukee, New York City. For
Mm.
many different reasons.
Yep.
But Milwaukee and DC are in the top tied for first because they're different vibes.
Yep.
Milwaukee's kind of more chill,
Yep.
but DC is like booming.
DC, awesome.
Is the best.
Always
food.
good stuff to see. And I was going to say, in
Okay.
Milwaukee and DC, we always eat well.
Yes, we have favorite restaurants. We have a favorite taco place called the Vagabond in Milwaukee, as well as a place called Cafe Benelux in Milwaukee.
Mhm.
And in DC, we
And
just
Cops.
and Cops.
And then in DC,
DC
we
is
just
just everything.
TripAdvisor.
Larry's ice cream.
So my favorite, DC,
Yep.
Raleigh, and Memphis.
Oh, I forgot about Raleigh and Memphis. Those were both one-timers.
Yeah, love them.
I went to Raleigh. That was my last ever Butler game as a student.
Sad.
Sad.
Virginia.
They
Travis tried to keep us in the game.
Travis did try. He was carrying that team.
Virginia just took care of us. All right, top
Okay.
3 favorite costumes that Trip wears.
Stitch, Goofy, Triceratops.
Very good. Goofy was sort of my honorable mention.
Yeah.
Mine are Pikachu, Stitch, and the turkey costume.
Oh, the turkey costume. Okay, I'm adding this to the thing calendar. We're working on it. Turkeys might be in there.
Turkey. Okay, and then Evan's last top 3 question.
Yes.
Top
Are you
3
gonna make it?
appearances that we do with Trip.
Like regularly.
Okay.
So you go first.
Oh gosh, gotta have basketball games on the list.
Oh,
Like that's like quintessential live mascotting, right? Like Butler basketball. You're in Hinkle. This guy's kind of like the mayor or the king of the place. Super fun, yeah. Basketball games.
So we're gonna do 1 and 1 here.
Okay.
So I'll take a slightly different answer just
Mhm.
because I'm gonna call it the Crossroads Classic because I love walking the tunnels of Bankers Life
That's a good one.
Fieldhouse and IU
And then-
cheerleaders and Purdue cheerleaders. Like
Say all the Purdue, IU, and Notre Dame people want a picture with the dog. It's great.
and it's like your mascot either has a creepy face or you don't have a mascot. And don't let me get started on the leprechaun. All
Okay.
right. Next, you're up next.
I'm gonna surprise you with one.
Okay.
Target takeover.
Ooh, that one sounds miserable.
It sounds miserable, but it's also kind of fun. So every welcome week, the incoming first-year students get shuttled. They get bused to a local Target, either at Nora or Glendale, and the event starts at like 11 p.m. and it goes to like 1 a.m. So they have 2 hours. There's a DJ. They have the store to themselves. They can buy supplies for their dorm room or whatever. And Trip is there and taking pictures. And these students are they're just excited. They're giddy because they're starting their first year at Butler. But then Trip is there. And it's really their first time to get to see Trip. And like they can get down and get with them and get a picture. And I love their enthusiasm. And so while it's late, it's way past my bedtime. It's a lot of excitement. It can be a bit of a nightmare. Like I really, it's good bonding time with those first year students. Good event.
I did go to that with my first year roommate.
And what'd you get?
I got the gallon of cheese balls. And that gallon of cheese balls lasted me until Thanksgiving, which is surprising because I used to eat.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Butler bound.
Yep, Butler bound visits.
They're a pain to schedule. They're very hard. We do a lot of them, and it's basic. So I'm married now. It happened, and it's basically like planning proposal 50 times a year because you got to make sure the students are there, the parents are there, the students don't know. You got to get a time. This kid doesn't get off the bus until this time. Mom doesn't get home until this time. But not just one person, but we're doing 5 in an hour. So they're a pain, but they're so worth it every time. They're so worth it. It's my favorite thing. Being able to give that decision to somebody, it's awesome.
And I think my last one would be elementary school visits. Also a pain to set up and do, but man, the looks on these kids' faces when we bring this guy in the room and we get to read our own children's book and answer questions about the dog and do a drawing lesson and do all this stuff. Like we don't do them very often, but when we do them, I'm like, man, we left a lasting impression on these kids.
Yep.
And that's some great reputational marketing at an early age that I got to think is going to pay off for Butler one day. So I feel good about those.
That was my last answer as well.
Oh, surprising.
Elementary school visits. So much so that for my birthday this year, I scheduled 3 elementary school visits on my birthday because it's my favorite thing to do at work. It's fun.
You good, doggo.
He's doing great. He's made it 27 minutes and 32 seconds.
Okay, are we giving something away?
Yes, we're doing our next giveaway. We'll be giving away. Are you okay with this? A button set.
Ooh.
So we've been giving away stickers these last few weeks, and they have been insanely popular. But if you think buttons are going to be popular too, we have a bunch.
We got a lot of buttons.
So
put them on your backpacks, your trapper keepers.
Abby Stokes says hello. The Stokes family.
Oh,
shout out.
Wow.
For those who don't know, we met the Stokes at the Live Mascot program and the Live Mascot conference in Boulder, and they take care of Tusk. The Arkansas Razorback.
Mm-hmm.
So give them a shout out.
Shout out to Baby Tusk.
Give them a follow. They just introduced their new Baby Tusk.
Is it 4 or 5?
I don't know. Abby, tell us.
Abby, what is 4.
But yeah, so here's buttons. If you want buttons, let us know. So the way you're going to win these buttons, we have, let me see if I can, there's Trip's face. That is going to be up right side on. That is going to be right. And this one says Dream On, inspirational buttons with the Bulldog. So what I need you to do is the first, 5 is the baby. They're on their 5th razor.
5, Tusk 5.
Okay. Okay, here we go. The first 3 people who say hi Tusk in the comments win these buttons.
Ready? Go.
Go. And I see. Thank you everyone for submitting your questions for the Q&A. That is next. So make sure you. Okay, we got Jacob. You already won one. Sorry, pal.
Daniel Cheney.
Daniel,
he on the board.
He on the board. Next 2 people to say hi Tusk. Caitlin and Penny.
Grimm, Penny Snowden. All right.
Okay.
Awesome. So yeah, go look up Tusk on Instagram. I think he might be on Twitter too. Tusk 5 now.
Yeah.
Arkansas's Razorback. The Stokes family in Arkansas getting it done there with Tusk. He's awesome.
And send them a note because they had to sit with us to yahoos the entire conference. And yeah, it was.
I'm a big fan of Keith Stokes. Though.
He was the best.
He's the man.
check out our vlog from don't leave yet because we're doing Q&A next. Don't leave but we have a vlog from the Live Mascot conference, and I think there might be a portion where you put his cowboy hat on.
Keith's hat on. Yeah.
So we'll see.
And speaking of the vlogs, next week's vlog is going to be a doozy. Evan and I hop in the kitchen.
Yes.
We make homemade treats for Trip. You're not going to want to miss this one. So
we tore up my kitchen.
Next Friday, you're going to watch us make some homemade treats for this guy.
Yep.
And I think he liked them.
Did you like them, Trip?
I think he did.
Hey, are you the Butler Bulldog? Okay. So I'm going to go through. If you have questions, please submit them now. We have a few already. I'm just going to scroll back all the way to the top.
Oh, boy.
First question from Samantha.
How many hours of sleep does Trip get a night? So at home, he's a completely different dog. He's like very docile.
Crazy different dog.
And and my boys are getting older, so it's like when we get home, it's like, let's go to the pool, or let's go to the Children's Museum and go to Sports Legends, or let's go to the zoo, or let's do something. So poor Trip is usually left at home. So, home at 5, whatever. And he's usually napping until we get back, like 8. And then, he hangs out for a little bit, and then he basically jumps on the couch. I take him on walks in the evenings these days, but then he goes back to sleep. So let's say he sleeps from 9 till 7 in the morning. So, he gets a lot of sleep. But when you're the Butler Bulldog, you got to get your beauty rest, right? He doesn't sleep as much as a normal Bulldog does during the day, just because he's here and we keep him busy. He only sleeps at work out of boredom. Trust me. This guy wants to be working 24/7. So I don't know, Samantha, a lot of sleep, a lot. But Bulldogs could sleep 20 hours a day, and I think be content. This guy does not, but yeah, a lot of sleep.
Okay, next question. Oh, I got this one. Popcat33 wants to know, how do you find folks for Butler bound visits? So I'll take this one. I'm going to call it quasi-random. Yeah. So I have access now to our admission software, which is it's called Slate. We love it. But I just know where we're going. I know we're going to Milwaukee or we're going to Chicago. And from there, it is totally random in the fact that I will just be able to, I can see little pinpoints and maps of where people have applied to Butler and that I've gotten in. And taking this seriously. And then I go and I just try to find pockets of almost like 5 to 10 pinpoints within just 1 to 2 miles of each other. Mm-hmm. Because when we do these visits, we'll post 5 or 6. We'll do 5 or 6 in a day, but that usually is within an hour and a half to 2 hour span. And we try to spend some time with these families, about 15 to 20 minutes per these families. So we try to get close. So we don't want to drive more than 10 minutes between Butler bound visits. So that's how random it is. And so I'll just find pockets of families, contact them, and go from there. But it's pretty random. There's a few where we'll go see specific people, but not many. Mm-hmm. And it's basically random. I think almost every single one was random last year. It's hard, but it's fun. We want to see everybody, but it basically in October that turns into my full-time job is planning Butler bound visits. So it's a lot.
What do you think of the scary mascot from PC? It's terrifying.
Terrifying. I want to talk about it. If you don't know what you're talking about, Providence College has the Friar.
He's a Grim Reaper.
He is the worst mascot of all time.
From Scream.
It's terrifying. Almost as bad. No, worse than the Blob, I think. But yeah, look it up.
Are you planning a road trip to Kansas City for the Hall of Fame Classic in November? TBD.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet. We don't know yet.
We don't plan things.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
But we haven't figured that one out.
We haven't.
Bulldog. So Emily Rose says Bulldogs are known for having health issues, trouble breathing, skin issues, paw, cysts, etc. So, do you ever feel pressure to keep Trip healthy and well-groomed? Do I feel pressure? Sure.
You healthy?
Definitely feel like that's a priority. Certainly his health is number one priority for us. And so want to keep him feeling good, looking good, all those things. We have been very lucky with Blue the second, Blue the third, that they have been relatively healthy Bulldogs. Bulldogs do have a lot of issues.
One is breathing, but look at his snout. So his snout is
he's got a little bit more of a snout than Blue the second half. So he does pretty well. So Trip's biggest issue has been torn ACL. Blue was pretty healthy all throughout. He had a couple skin issues and then a couple eye issues, but we had those taken care of. Wasn't too bad. But yeah, I mean, I think that's why we put a lot of stock into their breeding and where they come from and their genetics, so that when we get them, hopefully we've headed off some of those health issues. We get great care from Dr. Phillips at
you said his name. You got excited.
Sorry, Trip at Mass Ave Animal Clinic. Trip loves Dr. Phillips. Yeah,
Okay,
he's not here.
okay,
He's not here.
Okay.
If you don't know about that, watch last week's vlog.
Yeah.
We took Trip to the vet, and we did a whole vlog on it. So
Trip feeding the kitchen ladle.
Dr. Phillips in action. And, yeah, good stuff. So, yeah, we take his health as a top priority.
Well, here's another question. From Emily, do you feel pressure in other areas when it comes to Trip as the ambassador BU?
Every appearance is an anxiety-inducing event for us. Basically because Trip's sort of a wild man. Like, he's predictable and unpredictable at the same time. We know him pretty well, but we're always looking for triggers. Like, are there balloons? Is there food? Is there a skateboard? Is there stuff that?
So behind the scenes, if you ever see all three of us together, usually how it works is Michael will have the dog. I will be about 5 feet back, just searching for triggers. If a kid's coming up with a bone or with a basketball or things like a basketball game is a great example, then my job is to intercept that, so that is never around Trip, so he doesn't see it. Same with food, balloons, any type of sports equipment. So that's kind of works. I'm constantly scanning left to right, just seeing who's coming in. So that's one thing. But just like when I started as a student, I felt a lot of pressure, like representing Butler. But then I quickly realized no one cared about me.
It's all about the dog. So we're just trying to keep him safe and doing a good job. And so, yeah, we feel a lot of pressure when it comes to that. Who do I got in the Tour de France? Boy.
I don't care. He's been watching this for 3 weeks, and I'm tired of it.
Julian Alaphilippe, like, every day you're like, well, today's the day somebody's going to ride him out of yellow. And it hasn't happened yet. And if he gets over the mountains today, it's over. Like, it's over. Like, they have to – Team Ineos or somebody has to put the pressure on and try to rip him apart today. And if they don't do it, that's it. But, like –
I don't know what's happening.
This has been a fantastic Tour de France. So thanks for asking, Emily. I've enjoyed every second of it. And Julian Alaphilippe has surprised me. And why should I say he shouldn't be in yellow in Paris on Sunday? Because he's doing it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens today. Today's a big day.
Great. I don't know anything about Tour de France. Scott wants to know, has Blue/Trip ever ridden on the Boilermaker Express?
Yes, he has. In
this one. This one has. Did the other one?
Detroit.
Yep, in Detroit. When we played each other.
Ugh.
Well, it was before we played each other.
I think it was. I think we had.
Who did we play first?
I don't remember who we played, and they played somebody else, and then we met.
Was it? It wasn't Middle Tennessee. No, that was a different game.
But yeah, yeah, he has been on the Boilermaker Express,
and he barked his head off, like everything else with wheels, didn't you?
Yep.
What else we got? More questions.
Okay, will Trippy be training his successor over the next couple years? From Holly in Pennsylvania. Yeah, probably so. I mean, do the math. Trip 7, going on 8. It's getting to be about that time. So we've got to find a puppy one of these days.
But I will answer a bunch of other questions we have been getting. No, we don't have a puppy. No, we don't have a puppy picked out. Our breeder retired. Kong King Kennels has retired. So
we're really picking out a breeder, not a puppy right now. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted.
We have no answers.
Keep you posted. Okay. Do you have a favorite, most memorable story from your Butler Bound visit? Well, you told me.
Mine was that when we came in and he couldn't talk for about 10 minutes just because of
that was
that's it.
That's the quintessential Butler Bound story. Has Trip ever had a date with his girlfriend? Addie, you are Mascot? No, because she's in California and he's in Indiana, and it's a long distance relationship. So it's just online dating. How's the health and kidney hunt going, Michael? Been praying. Thank you for your prayers. I appreciate that. It's going well. So if you don't know, I need a kidney.
That's why he's vegan.
That's why I'm vegan right now. But I feel great. But my kidney function is declining, and so I'm on the transplant list. Fortunately, I'm not on dialysis. That's why I'm eating vegan. And then I put out a call this past spring for people to come forward who might be willing to donate a kidney for me. So many people came forward. I think it like broke the system, which is awesome. I'm super grateful. And so because a lot of people came forward, I have multiple matches in that group, which is great. I'm going to get a kidney. It's going to happen. But those people now have to do their own round of health testing. So they have to make sure that not only are they a match, but are they healthy and viable candidates to give me a kidney. So would they survive the procedure? Yeah, probably so. But then would they have any issues later on in life? So they want to try to rule that out for people who are matches. So I just have to be patient and wait for that health testing to happen. So it's going to happen. I wish it would happen sooner than later, and I think it will, but we just have to be patient and let all this other health testing for these people who are potential matches to happen. So thank you for your concern. I'm doing okay. Grateful for that. And as long as I feel good, then I have no complaints. So we'll see what happens. What else? How much is Blue worth? He's priceless. Hi, Trip from your new RA. Oh, thanks. Hi. I've seen him pop balloons before. Yeah. We've recorded that.
All right, we have just a few more questions popping up. So
can you give away more stickers? Yes.
That's perfect. So, like I said earlier.
Yes, we can.
So you see this one? We call this the Ivy League logo because it looks prestigious. Over 4th of July, I came up with this design.
Bam.
America. Joke's on you guys. I've already made 7 more of these kind of designs.
Oh, snap.
Within this Ivy League silhouette, we didn't copy from Vineyard Vines because it's a bulldog, not a whale. But there's 7. They're supposed to get here today.
Come on, Sticker Mule.
Come on. So we're going to be making Sticker Mule Monday, I think.
I think so.
For a while, at least. On Mondays, we're going to be giving, on Instagram and Twitter, we'll be giving away, you're doing great, Trey.
You're doing great, sweetie.
We're going to be giving away stickers every Monday just by commenting and tagging a friend. Competition has been fierce. But you guys already have a leg up because you're on the vlog, which is not as popular as our Instagram.
Right.
So we just gave away 3 stickers already. So I got to keep them like valuable though. Like I can't be like passing out to everyone. So Mondays, take a look because we have 7 new designs of this Ivy League silhouette design. This is the American flag. Think of the possibilities because I did, and I have 7 so far.
And we got ideas for a lot more.
Yes. So last, any other questions? I think that's it.
How much do you how much love do you have for your sister Phoebe? Not much. Okay.
That's so unless in the next 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, that ends our Q&A. But don't worry, we do Q&As a lot.
So just a few more updates from the Live Mascot
so
program.
We're going to do.
Go?
We have 2 more things on the docket here. I call this the things on the horizon. So things that are coming up, things we're working on, just so you are aware of these Butler Blue updates, as well as our final giveaway, which you're going to want to stick around for because our final giveaway is this piece of paper.
No,
it's not. It is
a bone.
A bone. So this year this past year, we used a different bone for every single game at Hinkle this year. And we have a stockpile of game-used bones from Butler Blue.
Game-used authentic bones.
So we'll be giving away our first one we've been giving away ever. So we'll be giving away a game-used rawhide bone at the very end of this vlog. And I will Popcat wants a piece of paper too. Cool. You're special. So stay tuned. It's not going to be a comment. It's going to be a different way to win. So stick around. We'll give you our updates. I feel like a news anchor. So yeah, do you want to talk about our updates? I'll talk about the first one. We already talked about sticker giveaway. Sticker giveaway Mondays are happening. Stay tuned. It'll be on Instagram and Twitter.
Real people win those.
It happens.
Just so you know.
I have to send them out. He has to get the names.
We have criteria. We post it. We say, you need to do this to be entered to win. And then when you get entered, I take all those entries.
Yeah.
I put them in an Excel sheet. And then I do random number generator.
Yeah.
And I pick random winners. And real people win them. So
happens.
Do it. Enter. Because
also,
you can win.
Don't be afraid to ask me if you see me at games or if you see me out and about.
Whoa.
Chances are I probably have the latest stickers in my pocket. It's like challenge coins, right? Or it's
I
like
don't,
Disney World.
so don't ask me.
But if you see me, and I'm not just talking about regular stickers, like I'll probably have the latest designs in my pocket.
Whoa.
So,
That's
boy.
a big. That's a
Anyway,
big
yeah,
deal.
I'll try to be very cognizant of that going forward about keeping stickers with me at all times. But yeah, if I don't, I'll try to find you because I want you to wrap our dog. Real quick before we move on to so that was our first update. Penny does want to know if Trip ever met Griff. No,
but we Griff.
Have, and he is the best dog I've ever met in my entire life. The chillest dog,
chillest bulldog ever.
He was just laying down at a restaurant
Griff,
next to us.
The Drake Mascot.
The best. Follow him, Drake. Griff.
Drake Griff, I think.
The best.
He's
awesome. He was so sweet. He was a little mopey. He wasn't Trip fun.
Trip's just a maniac.
But Trip has personality.
Okay, next update. Blues Buddies Kids and Canines Club.
2019-2020 Blues Buddies season is kicking off around the end of August. So if you have a kid under the middle school age, or if you have a dog, we'll take cats. We're not happy about it, but we will. And you want to sign them up for the official Blues Buddies Kids and Canines Club, that will be coming out again around the end of August. We don't have a launch date yet, but we have a new sock design, courtesy of Rock'em Socks for our kids club. I don't know. Should we tell them what's going to be in the Canines Club kit this year?
Yeah, I guess
we can.
We can tease it a little bit. They're going to get their own Butler bow tie
that has never been done. We don't have one in the bookstore. We've never promoted one. That'd be courtesy of Pride Bites. So we don't have those in the mail yet.
Pride Bites on that one.
So yeah, it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be good.
We had a very great year of our first year.
Yeah, first year was awesome. And just so you know, like, you join the Kids and Canines Club. You're an official fan member of Trip, which is awesome, right? You get your membership card, your pack, the goodies, some of the goodies we talked about. But really, what you're doing is supporting the live mascot program.
Holly just asked, do you need to renew every year? Yes. It is a new membership every year. We had to decide to keep the price at $25 again this year. And basically that just covers our kit costs.
But we do make a little bit of money on it, and the money we make goes right to this guy.
Because as a reminder, we don't take any tuition dollars to run the program. We base everything we do off of
private gifts,
donors,
sponsorships, appearance fees, and then now licensing and so like if you buy a shirt with Trip's face on it, we might get a little bit of money. And then now the Kids and Canines Club. So this is a big deal for us. So yeah, you're getting something. You're an official member. You're getting a kit, but really you're supporting this doggo. So we would love for you to be a member.
And we learned a lot over this last year. We made mistakes. We're human.
But it was good. It was a success.
It was a good year. We're really happy.
We really just need a sponsor.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. So
Rosie's breakfast.
Let's do it. All right. So next update. Bulldog Beauty Contest is on the horizon.
Isn't that crazy? It's the end of July, which means homecoming is coming up.
When is it?
October 22nd, maybe? Is that
correct? I'm going to look while you're...
So Bulldog Beauty Contest, we haven't planned anything yet. We'll figure it out. But if you've been before, you know it's the highlight of homecoming. Last year we had 77 dogs registered, all Bulldogs, to participate in, I believe, 7 categories, including best costume. It does feel like we just had it. You're darn right, it does. Best costume, most Butler spirit, best trick, Bulldog congeniality. We'll be back as co-hosts again this year. That's coming up. The Bulldog Beauty Contest. So if you have a Bulldog, be on the lookout.
October 26th.
26th. I was so close. Be on the lookout for registration links coming out within probably in the next month, month and a half. Your registration link will be coming out. And if you don't have a Bulldog and if you're coming to campus, this is one of the earliest things in the morning. So you're not going to miss anything else while you watch the Bulldog Beauty Contest.
We will try to live stream it for those of you out of state.
Yeah.
If you're in the neighborhood, you need to come to this.
It's 77 Bulldogs last year in one place dressed up in costumes. I don't know what else you want in life.
Yeah. I mean, that's going to that is self-care in its finest.
I didn't mention it, but so how we did it last year is he's on stage hosting, and then I was actually running camera and kind of doing what's Conan and his co-host name, or Jimmy Fallon and his co-host.
Conan and Andy.
Yeah, so I would just provide commentary here and there while running the camera, and it was the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I love it. So check it out, Bulldog Beauty Contest. We have 0 details right now.
0.
But it's happening.
The only thing I just want to live stream it, which we will, and then I I've pet that dog, Gideon,
Gideon.
to be a judge, but he lives in Iowa. I don't know if we're going to make that happen. But Gideon, if you're watching, I want you to be a judge at the Bulldog Beauty Contest.
We do have his address because he is a Blues Buddies member.
I'm going to send an Uber to your house. 9-hour drive.
Do you have anything else on the horizon? What else are we working on?
Boy, a lot of things. We got, travel coming up, so we're eyeing that Butler men's basketball schedule to be like, where are they going? To say, where are we going? Kansas City could happen. We'll see. I saw somebody on the comments like, hey, can you come to Fort Wayne this year? We might. Even if the basketball team doesn't, we might.
Go Mad Ants.
But I don't know. It's sort of up in the air because if, IU Health calls and says, we're ready to do your transplant, well, then I'm tapping out. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what? There are some other big things on the horizon that we just can't talk about yet. We've been sworn to secrecy. But I'd say in about a month's time, some of this will be revealed. So it's good, big news coming. We're excited.
It's an exciting time to be at Butler University.
We're working on a lot of exciting things.
It's been
Can't
a
wait
good
to tell you
summer.
about them.
We miss our friends. We miss our students.
Yeah.
I don't like
It's
how
quiet.
like
We're ready for the students to come back soon.
it's too
gonna
easy
happen.
to like drive through campus. Like I like waving from the Bluemobile peak, but it's just quiet.
Yep.
So come back.
Okay.
Should we?
First live vlog, almost an hour.
Well,
I can't believe people are watching this.
they are. We didn't lose any viewers.
Wow. God love you. And Tripp sat on this chair for almost an hour.
He deserves some of those homemade
Homemade treats.
that we
Which will be
made.
in next week's vlog.
Yep. So yeah, Tripp staying at the Kraus house next week.
Emily Road, asked Minnesota with Butler football. I don't know.
We need to talk about
We're talking about it. Evan tried to schedule.
I did not. It's my wife's birthday that day, and I just got married. So you guys can sympathize with me on that one. That the game is on my wife's birthday, and it's our first birthday married. So you can sympathize a little bit, right?
How about Matt from We Rate Dogs? He would be a great judge. Yeah, we could have reached out to Mott.
Mott, the good dogs, Bront. Anything else? I think we're good. Coming to Cincinnati, we came.
And beat Xavier. We would love to do that.
We came to Cincinnati. Was that 2 years ago? I was on my deathbed.
So we're due.
I was very, very sick. I didn't even eat Skyline, but I was in the car calling parents while they ate Skyline without me. It was the worst. I'll be honest. That was the worst Butler Brown trip of my life. I was sweating, and it was 14 degrees out.
But we did it.
It happened. That's how dedicated we are to you. So if you liked our vlog, please tell us to keep doing it because we're running out of
And if
ideas.
you didn't, you can tell us that too.
Yeah, it's fine. If you have any ideas, anything you want us to do, we'll do it. I don't care.
Oh, I forgot about one update. We're getting an intern.
We are.
We're getting an intern.
Intern.
So
You okay with that?
Brittany Bluthart, who's
Yep.
been an intern in our office, University Marketing and Communications. She's been an intern in our office in the past, and we recruited her to the Live Mascot program, so she's going to join us this next semester,
Yep.
which is going to be great for Evan, I hope.
Taking over some of the daily tasks that take up some of her time during the week. So maybe we'll have her help send out all these giveaways that we're doing. She has some video work. So probably help me with that, some of the editing week to week, things like that. We don't really know, but there are a few things that take off my time every week that are not monotonous, I would say, but are more routine. And so that is, we got the one last giveaway. Don't worry. I got you. That is the way that we can keep expanding, growing, because we keep having new ideas. We just got to have time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Welcome, Brittany.
Yeah, one other, the Butler Blue calendar. It is
Oh, yeah.
11/12 done. which
Evan
means-
has 11 of the 12 months designed.
Are you going to really leave right now?
Here you go.
Great. You did great, sweetie. So we're working on that last one. I ordered the stuff we're going to do one last photo shoot. Should be super great. So yeah, be on the lookout. That usually drops on homecoming weekend as well. So be able to buy that then.
Great stocking stuffer.
And we're working on some other merchandise pieces as well,
Yes, we are.
including Good Boy Blue Part 2,
Come on, Jingo.
which has already been announced. So I didn't just write
Finish
that.
those illustrations. We'll get that book.
Someone else just asked another question, but before that, so the way I need to get my phone off of this, I bet my battery is struggling. No, we're good. If you want to win the game use bone, this is going to be a good way to do it. The way you do this is the first person to tag at Butler Blue 3 on Twitter, Instagram, either one, and a picture of Trip, with Trip.
Crap.
The first person, I'll go to Instagram,
So
if you go to Twitter.
You got to post a picture of you and Trip and tag it.
Or of just Trip, if you don't have it. Yeah, first one. I have it. I'm looking. There's Addie. She's rolling around in the grass. I'm on Instagram. He's on Twitter. The first person.
On Instagram.
I'm on Twitter. First person to tag us on either one. They're not commenting because they're looking. When the game used bone.
So they're going through their phones right now. They're like, oh, shoot, I have a picture with Trip somewhere.
It should be your lock screen. It should be in your favorites.
Yeah,
so.
Come on.
Oh, Wallpaper Wednesdays. Those are happening too because we keep doing things.
Mm-hmm.
So Wallpaper Wednesdays. So
Evan posts those on the IG story. You can screenshot those and make them your
they don't always
wallpaper.
Show up the best on Instagram due to sizing, but they will show up great on Twitter. So download them on Twitter. Oh, we got it.
Oh, yeah. Alyssa Z.
Yeet.
You did it.
You won, Alyssa. Look at that throwback.
She did it.
She won with a.
Look how young Trip looks there. This is when we were in Jordan Hall.
Oh, I think we'll count. So she commented on an old picture.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Well, I get it, though. I mean, technically that works.
Do you want to give away two?
Yeah. We have multiple bones, and we got to get rid of them.
Oh, Instagram, Brady Nicholson. Let's see it. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, Brady.
Boom!
Brady's our second winner.
Show him the pic.
Look at that. Where was this at, Brady?
Riley Room. He was
Where's the Riley
probably
Room?
like the overnight college business thing, it looks like.
Brady, that was quick. Oh, Samantha, you were close. Oh, you were so close. This wasn't a grab for her to get more tags of Trip. Okay, so Brady and Alyssa, if you want to
DM us
on Instagram, that'd be great. And if you want anything else, please DM us. I have your names written down here, but YouTube isn't so intuitive, so I don't think there's a live chat or like a DM on YouTube.
So Daniel Cheney, DM us. Caitlin,
he did. Daniel did already.
Okay,
DM
Caitlin
us.
Graham, DM us your address. Penny Snowden, DM us your address.
Matt
Cause, DM us your address. Gina K14, is that what that says?
Yeah, Gina K.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Jacob Miller. And then Alyssa Z. And Brady Nicholson.
And I'll get those sent out. Butler Business Scholar. Very nice. Yeah, we do always do that. So yeah. And if I forget, DM us again because we have given away a lot of stuff lately. But we'll get
a lot of stuff.
We'll get
it in the mail.
I have it written down. See.
We'll
get those sent out.
Like Evan said, Mondays. Another Monday. This Monday, I'm out of the office, but Evan's here. He's going to do another sticker giveaway. So
I got to send all those up on myself.
Mm-hmm. But you got this. Okay, I think that's going to do it. I think I have somebody waiting to meet with me, so
that stinks.
I need to go.
Oh, breaking news! Stage 19 stopped. I don't know why, but it's muted because I'm watching you. I don't know. Thanks for watching us instead. I don't know.
Okay.
Tour de France is over.
I gotta go check on this.
Yeah. So thank you for watching for 57 minutes of this rambling. If you like the live vlog and you want us to do more of these, we can talk for an hour all day. And it's don't talk.
An hour all day.
All right. So we can talk for an hour many times.
Do the math on that.
So let us know in the comments. Share this vlog. Subscribe. Like this video. Be on the lookout. Cooking vlog drops on Friday. I'll be able to get that edited early this week. It'll be a good one. It'll be a long one, but it's fun. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Merchandise coming soon. Beauty contest coming soon. Blues Buddies. Sticker giveaways. Go Dogs. And as always.
You just said it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Evan. What are we going to do with you?
Thanks
for tuning in, guys.
Yeah.
I can't believe you hung on here for an hour. It's so awesome. Really appreciate it. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Well, let me get Trip.
It'll be fun. Yeah, we'll get Trip for the closing here.
Come here, baby.
We weren't sure how a live vlog was going to go. We certainly didn't think it would last an hour. We certainly didn't think 38 people would tune in. We're happy with that. We love doing this stuff. So until next time, and as always,
go Dogs!
Go Dogs!
Now I got to end it. You got it. Now you got to hit end again. Bye.